All right. Day 3. Oh dear. Yeah. Get the music for programming going. Not too loud. Loud. I guess I can make this like that. Okay. Okay, we are back. You received a faction invitation. Would you like to join Sector 12? Joining this faction will prevent you from joining its enemies until your next augmentation. Sector 12 is enemies with Chongqing, New Tokyo, Ishima, and Volhaven. Guess we'll decide later. Still low? Can make it higher. Okay. Okay. Been offline for 21 hours. While we were offline, we made 20 million from scripts, 110 from hacknet nodes. I feel like the scripts are not pulling their weight. And then 0 reputation. And we were training our defense at the gym. We've spent $10 million at the gym. World's most successful gym. All right. I think we can look at the world, and I guess we are in Sector 12, and we can go to Avium, Chongqing, Volhaven, New Tokyo, and Ishima. It sounded like Sector 12, which I guess is where we are. We're at war with all these ones, but I guess not this one. I think we can probably just join, right? Like it's the first faction, and then when we do the augment thing, we'll kind of like restart. Cool. Let's see what they offer. So there's different upgrades. I think this is the same thing as the other faction, where you can get plus 1% bonus to everything. Dexterity skill, more dexterity skill, dexterity and agility, charisma, hacking XP, and then faster hack, grow, and weaken, which sounds pretty nice. 10% hack success rate. Cash root starter kit. Collection of digital assets saved on a small chip. Start with 1 million after installing OGS. So like every time you reset the game, you can like not start from scratch. It's kind of cool. Oh, and you get brute SSH as well. Very nice. Okay. What did we do last? Can we see our history? Is it cleared? I think. Can we go and grow our charisma? Sure. I guess university. And we can take a management course. Why not? 22 hours at the gym. Not bad. And we will learn management for now. So I remember there was some issue, I think, with this, right? Why don't we just run it? I think, yeah, I think it only works on one layer. Maybe. If we do like scan. Yeah, we're not getting, even though we have root access on 0, we're currently not auto hacking it. So there's something wrong with our remote hack script. So why don't we take a look. Okay, I guess this is just kind of fuzzy. That's fine. Well, this is clearly working, at least for the first layer. We skip home. I guess it's possible they don't have much RAM. But that seems kind of unlikely, right? Yeah, 32. Can we find 0 in here? No. Why don't we do this? We can do like, what is it called? 0 with an O, or with a 0. So we'll just do only 0 and see what happens. Okay. So it's because our hack script wasn't published. Oh, so the music is like kind of weird. Oh, you don't like that. I see. I could try adjusting it. Testing, testing. It's better? Now it's like not filtering. I feel like now we're getting a lot of background noise. Hello, how's this? Bad? Good? Bad? Okay. I guess that's better. Okay. Alright, well, I'll figure it out, I guess, next time. I see. Cool. Okay. Anyways. Is this alright? Okay, so it looks like it failed due to the hack script not being on 0. So it sounds like we'll need to take a look at our sync script. And I'm guessing we're only syncing to like one layer. We can actually look at 0 as well. We haven't really been connecting to these servers, and that sometimes they have like random stuff on them. I guess not in this case. But let's take a look at our sync script. Right, so we're just scanning home. Let's use our new, like our library thing that we made. Servers. I think it wants that. Cool. So hopefully this works and we can try sync this, right? And get the log. Sweet, so it looks like we're copying it pretty much everywhere. These are our new servers. And then I think now if we, I guess we should change it back to skip home. And then try that out. Oh, it's a remote hack, right? Cool, so, I mean, it's still skipped a bunch of stuff, but let's see. Okay, is this one new? This one seems new. But we are still... Yeah, this one's new. And this one is also one layer down, I think. But I don't see the 0 server. I thought we have access to it. Yeah. Is it, yeah, it's got the port. And it's got our scripts. Okay. Let's try running the remote hack one more time. With just on 0. Did I remember to save everything? Okay, I forget to save. Apparently it's being used, but it looks like it's using some RAM. Is it like using, is it like running its own stuff? We have to like clear the process. It's kind of funny. Surely not. Wait. Oh. Okay. We're just not showing it. That's why. Okay, so it was just like not showing up. Sweet. I think things are working. Yeah, so it did work. I guess this is probably all the like one port security servers that we can get. So before we can move on, we will need probably a new program. Deep scan. I don't know if we need that just yet. Although I guess it is in order. We can start. We've already spent 300K on management. What a university. This is the future. Cool. Okay. And let's revert that. Okay. I don't remember what... Okay, this looks like it's... like, yesterday we created the auto shopper. And I think it was running in the background. At least it feels like it, because the... Unless it, like, achieved all this stuff. earlier, but it looks like all the nodes are like caught up to each other. Also, the cheapest upgrade is now like 500k. That's exciting. I'm not sure that'll, like, you're talking about like how long it waits, right, before making a purchase. I don't think it really matters like what the polling rate is, right? Because like, yeah, I'll skip, but we're not like too worried. It's not like it's using more or less ramp. Can we like, yeah. So yeah, sure, it doesn't do anything, and then every so often, oh, here we go. It'll do something. But we're not that worried about it. Cool. So what is this deep V? How good we are at making money. Better than hacking. I think 4K per second, and then this is only $80. Yeah. So I'm not sure what the richest server is. Okay, this one's been kind of doing stuff. Sort of unclear, because like I think this is just averaged over like the whole time. Which I mean, I guess it's fine. It'd be kind of cool to see graphs one day. I think you probably can make the graphs. I think there's possibly some way to make like UI widgets. Which would be very cool. Okay, let's see what this new faction does. Sector 12, City of the Future. Our city. This faction is enemies with Chongqing, New Tokyo, Ishima, and Bullhaven. Reputation 40, favor 0. Perform work or carry out assignments for your faction to help further its cause. By doing so, you'll earn reputation for your faction. You'll also gain reputation passively over time, although a very slow rate. So same thing as that other faction was saying, basically. And eventually you earn augments, which are powerful upgrades to enhance your abilities. Complete hacking contracts for your faction. Your effectiveness, which determines how much rep you gain for the faction, is based completely on your hacking skill. Why don't we try that, I guess? Okay, it's just like a passive activity. Okay, now let's, I mean, we probably want to just continue doing that. Nope. I'm assuming this is the same thing. XP for all stats. That's kind of cool. Serve in a security detail. And this is combat stats and hacking. And we can unlock donations. You can share free RAM of your home server with your faction to get a bonus multiplier for reputation gain. Each time you share your free RAM, you get a boost for 10 seconds. Okay, I don't think we have like, well, let's see, if we share like 1 RAM. Looks like the bonus is not that much, I guess, until we buy more RAM. It's probably not worth it for us because we kind of need it. Oh, yeah. These aren't like super exciting. I mean, they increase our like stats, but we haven't really been using that too much. I feel like the other faction, where is it? This one is kind of nicer because we can get this thing, and Hacknet is like all of our money. Okay. We could explore the city a bit. I feel like we haven't actually visited all the different choices we have. So we've seen the university. We've seen the slums, so where we can do random illegal activities. Universal energy. Drug dealing. Anything is possible in the utopia of the future. I guess other odd jobs. And we could also attempt to infiltrate, but its difficulty is high. Too heavily guarded for your current stats. It's recommended you try training or finding an easier location. So maybe we should try infiltrating somewhere more easy, like with our stats. Like if we have some stats, right? So probably we can find something. It would be cool to get a stock trading account at some point. Although I guess our purchase thingy sort of prevents us from doing that because we have a money limit. Let's see, how much? Make 5,000 per second, so it would take like, let's see, 2 minutes would be 500,000. So was it 5 million? Take like 10 minutes? Oh, but we need 200. Okay, maybe not yet. Cool. What is Icarus? Oh, that's just like the jobs. Also jobs. Delta 1. I guess other jobs. Also hard to infiltrate. We have our gym. We have the CIA, also jobs, and apparently we're qualified. Pretty cool. ipvGO subnet takeover. Let's try that. Subnet owner netburners. Okay, how to play. ipvGO. In late 2070, the .org bubble burst, and most of the newly implemented ipvGO net collapsed overnight. Since then, various factions have been fighting over small subnets to control their computational power. These subnets are very valuable in the right hands if you can wrest them from their current owners. For details on how to automate with the API, oh wow, you can automate this too. And for a working starter script, visit the ipvGO section of the in-game bitburner documentation. Wow. So I guess I'm assuming it's like the Go board game, and we can actually like script it out and autoplay it. It's pretty funny. Where are we? Okay, the goal is to control more empty nodes in the subnet than the faction currently holding it by surrounding these open nodes with your routers. Each turn you place a router in an empty node or pass. The router will connect to your adjacent routers, forming networks. A network's remaining open ports are indicated by lines heading out towards the empty nodes adjacent to the network. If a group of routers no longer is connected to any empty nodes, they will experience intense packet loss and be removed from the subnet. Make sure you always have access to several empty nodes in each of your networks. A network with only one remaining open port will start to fade in and out because it is at risk of being destroyed. Interesting. You can also, like that, I guess. You can also use your routers to limit your opponent's access to empty nodes as much as possible. Cut a network off from any empty nodes, and their entire group of routers will be removed. Okay, with no open ports, the white routers are destroyed. Now you surround and control the empty nodes in the bottom right. Challenge: your routers are in trouble. They only have one open port. Save the black network by connecting them to more empty nodes. So I guess we just expand. Correct. Now the network touches 3 empty nodes instead of 1, making it much harder to cut them off. Winning the subnet. The game ends when all of the open nodes on the subnet are completely surrounded by a single color, or when both players pass consecutively. Once the subnet is fully claimed, each player will get 1 point for each empty node they fully surround on the subnet, plus a point for each router they have. You can use the edge of the board along with your routers to fully surround and claim empty nodes. White will also get a few points called komi as a home field advantage in the subnet, and to balance black's advantage of having the first move. Any territory you control at the end of the game will award you stat multiplier bonuses. Winning the node will increase the amount gained, but it is not required. 2 wins in a row against a faction will give you +1 favor. Okay. For experienced Go players, ipvGO uses the old traditional Go score rules, area scoring rather than the Japanese territory scoring that was popular in the mid-21st century. All stones are alive and count towards score unless captured during the game. Chains that could be dead are not automatically captured after the game, and prisoners are not calculated. This was chosen for its simplicity to teach and to calculate, rather than using the territory scoring shortcuts designed to make physical games quicker. Special rules. Because the subnets are fallen into disrepair, they are not always perfectly square. Dead areas such as top left corner in the example above are not part of the subnet. They do not count as territory and do not provide open ports to disrupt. I'm not sure I get it. Okay. You cannot suicide your own routers by cutting off access to their last remaining open node. You also cannot suicide a router by placing it in a node that is completely surrounded by your opponent's routers. So you can't go here. Oh, oops, I was black. So I can't go here. Yeah. But here is okay. Sure. Okay, you can't repeat infinite moves. You can recapture eventually, but you must place somewhere else on the board first to make the overall. Okay. Challenge: the black routers are. Yeah, we can. Sure, let's do this one. The black routers are only connected to one empty node group. Place a router such that they are connected to 2 empty node groups instead. Okay. I see. I guess otherwise white, if I moved like here, white could technically go here. Although I would just like recapture them on the next one. And we finished creating deep scan v1. Cool. You can place routers and look at the board state via the nsGO API. For more details, go to our ipvGO page. Pay attention. Okay. I've never played Go, but I guess we can just try playing and see what happens. In the meantime, let's start this one. This program is used to display hacking and script-related information about servers. Cool. In our home, oops, We created this one, right? Okay, so now we can scan analyze up to 5 depth. So that's pretty exciting. Not sure. I think it's like when we stop creating something and like restart it, it like changes size maybe. Hey, there's the university. Rothman University. Secret societies. The idea of secret societies has long intrigued the general public by inspiring curiosity, fascination, and distrust. People have long wondered about who these secret society members are and what they do, with the most radical of conspiracy theorists claiming that they control everything in the entire world. And while the world may never know, it is likely that many secret societies do actually exist even today. However, the secret societies of the modern world are nothing like those that supposedly existed decades and centuries ago. Freemasons, Knights Templar, and Illuminati, while they may have been around at the turn of the 21st century, almost assuredly do not exist today. The dominance of the web in our everyday lives and the fact that so much of the world is now digital has given rise to a new breed of secret societies, internet-based ones, commonly called hacker groups. The internet-based societies have become well known in today's world. Some of these, such as the Black Hand, are black hat groups that claim they are trying to help the oppressed by attacking the elite and powerful. Others, such as NightSec, are hacktivist groups that try to push political and social agendas. Perhaps the most intriguing hacker group is the mysterious bitrunners, whose purpose remains unknown. Alright. I wonder what this thing is. Contract. Can we like print it out? This .cct. I guess it's contract extension, but I wonder what it's for. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Mysterious. Okay, what we're doing? Let's try playing ipvGO. I see. Okay, we will go in the middle. So, not sure I really get all the rules, but I guess I'm supposed to try to kind of like box him in. I don't know. Let's try it. Cool. Oof. Okay. Cool. And game. Game complete. So, owned empty nodes. 5, or we got 9, they got 5. So I guess we actually want, we don't want to completely connect them. We want like these empty spots. And I guess that's why they left these in the back, because that like scores points. And I mean, we took some over, I guess that's why we have more. And that's their like home field advantage. Oh, we slightly won. This was, I guess, easy mode, so we got half the points in the streak. Okay. And we got 1.8% increased hacknet production. So that just boosts our hacknet even more. I feel like our hacknet's like doing way too much. Let's see. So there's like different AIs. Different bore sizes too. The bitburner faction are a mysterious group with only the most tenuous control over their subnets, concentrating mainly on their hacknet server. The ipvGO is not their strength. I see. That's why it was easy. Oh, and there's actually different bonuses. So like these guys have, so if we win against them, we get better at crime. Black Hand faction subnet bonus hacking money. So maybe we should play against these so that our actual scripts start being more effective. The tetrads. Strength, defense, dexterity, agility. Daedalus, reputation. Illuminati. Ooh. Hack, grow, and we can go all in on hacknet. Yeah. Just like do this. It is working well. Maybe like I guess in the mid or late game or something, it kind of falls off and like hacking is better. But right now I'm not seeing the vision. This is ticking up a little bit. I think this was like 80 right earlier. Now it's 90, but it's still kind of irrelevant compared to this. Sad. I think it goes up from hacking scripts. I don't think it goes up with hacknet. I think hacknet's just like a separate thing. Yeah, I don't think it gets us experience. Yeah, probably. Probably as the skills get better, hacking gets better as well. Milestones. Milestones don't reward you for completing them. They're here to guide you if you're lost. Are we lost? Maybe we're a little lost. They will reset when you install augmentations. Okay, so install the backdoor on CSEC. So we definitely have that server. So let's do that. So it's this one. Democracy is dead. So dramatic. Alright, am I reading this? Sure. They rose from the shadows in the street, from places where the oppressed meet. Their cries echoed loudly through the air, as they once did in Tiananmen Square. Loudness in the silence, darkness in the light, they came forth with power and might. Once the beacon of democracy, America was first, its pillars of society destroyed and dispersed. Soon the cries rose everywhere with revolt and riot, until one day finally all was quiet. From the ashes rose a new order. Corporatocracy was its name. Rome, Mongol, Byzantine, all of history is just the same. For man will never change in a fundamental way, and now democracy is dead in the USA. Wow. Profound. Okay, so we were supposed to install backdoor. I guess it's just like a script we have. Or like an ability. Sure, I guess we're just joining everything. Cybersec. The internet's the first thing that was built that we don't fully understand. The largest experiment in anarchy that we have ever had, and as the world becomes increasingly dominated by it, society approaches the brink of total chaos. We serve only to protect society, to protect humanity, and to protect the world from imminent collapse. So I guess these are like good guy hackers or something. Let's see what augments they have. This is that one that everyone has, I guess. Bitwire, a small brain implant. 5% hacking skill. That seems like it could be nice. Synaptic enhancement. 3% faster hack grow weaken. 5% hacking skill and speed as well. More skill, speed, and success chance. And 10% XP for all skills. So these seem kind of nice. How do we gain reputation again? So we can afford some of them, but we don't have reputation. Yeah, these contracts, I guess. Oh dear. This favor. Oh, I see. So favor like multiplies your reputation? Yeah, I know. Faction favors gain whenever you install an aug. Okay, so we're not getting this until we get augmented. But this will make, I guess, subsequent reputation gain even faster. Okay, so this is going up. So why don't we... Yeah, we'll get 500 in no time. But this one's kind of lame. So we probably want like this or this. Maybe like this one. Or maybe this one. 10% XP for all skills. I think we could also install multiple at a time and then reset. If we don't want to like just do one. Okay. Okay, we did it. Oh wow, we need all the augmentations from CyberSec to, I guess, kind of like move the story. So that's gonna be tricky. I'm assuming maybe not this one, or maybe also this one. So we need like, yeah. Well, we don't need to change the code. We can just cancel the script, right? So kill one. And I think... Yeah. So now our money should go up. Doesn't look particularly speedy. I guess our problem is there's not that many places we have yet. Like, we need to get more hackable servers. So, and like to get all this stuff, we'll need like 200 million or something, looks like. Which, I mean, is doable eventually. Let's see how we can get more ports open. Okay. This is interesting, but we probably want this. This program cracks open FTP ports. Okay. Where do we end off? CIA? Okay, City Hall. Businessman is yelling at a clerk. You should come back later. Okay. It's just like that. Fancier gym. Very nice. Hospital to heal. Megacorp. Just jobs and infiltration. Again, too hard for us. Blade Industries. Very difficult jobs and hard to infiltrate. We could actually get a job at Food and Stuff. Not sure why we want to. I guess it probably unlocks something. I mean, we get money and reputation with food and stuff. Kind of interesting. Why don't we try it? Oh wow, we get strength, defense, dexterity, and agility, and charisma. Should have been doing this. Uh-huh. What's the difference? Part-time or full-time? Okay. All right. And then Joe's guns. Same idea, I guess. Okay, this has difficulty less. Could we infiltrate food or no? No, but Joe's guns we can. Difficulty 80. Still not recommended. We're in the hard zone. Travel agency is just to fly around. 4 Sigma. Again, too hard. NSA. Okay, these are nicely paying jobs. Carmichael Security. Also hard. Doesn't seem like there's any options to infiltrate the gym, unfortunately. Only to train. Did we check this one? And this one. Iron Gym. Yeah, it's just cheaper, but can't. Kidnap. Jeez. So it looks like Joe's guns is actually the least challenging. Oh, the reward is actually quite sweet, so that would really help us get the augments. So maybe this is what we should try. But what stats? Maybe if we like become an employee. I'm assuming this is better than the other place. I don't know. Oh, nice. We have both. Like, what are we gonna do with food reputation? I know. You can only do one at a time, but I guess you can be technically employed in all sorts of places. Maximum clearance level. Well, this is probably our best bet because it's the only one that's not 100. It still doesn't look like we're training very quickly. Maybe. Let's see what the documentation says about infiltration. So you can steal their secrets and sell them. But what defines the difficulty? Aha. Depends on your common stats. So the combat and charisma, I see. So the white stats and the purple stat. So maybe we should just go to the fancy gym and just get our dexterity and agility up, and maybe that'll be good. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, that's maybe I'll put this here. Okay, that's much better than just learning at work, apparently. So Maybe once that hits like 50 or something, we'll swap. And then double check. Okay, that's already gone down. Cool. This is like the shopping center. Oh, this one's also not 100, so that might be our next target. We learned this. Oh, this one's not finished, but we learned deep scan. I mean, it just increased this thing to 5. So we can go like 5 layers deep now. But that doesn't help with our script, since our script already like traverses the whole network graph. Because we did it pretty smartly. Okay, so let's go to the shopping thing. We could buy just personal servers. And maybe we should put those to work to just grow. Like maybe we identify basically the most profitable thing that we can hack. Like just analyze it somehow. And then make our own servers repeatedly grow / hack it. And we could also upgrade just our home. Pricey, but maybe good. Oh, and you can order even bigger ones through the API, but keep the money. We can buy this. Why don't we buy this? Purchase Tor router. Maybe it'll unlock. We do, but you gotta spend money to make money, right? Let's buy the Tor router. We have purchased a Tor router. We now have access to the dark web from our home computer. Use the buy command in the terminal to purchase programs. Cool. So, buy. Buy L or buy A. Okay. Cool. So looks like these are the same programs that we're trying to program ourselves. So I guess if we're cheap, we could program it ourselves. Otherwise, we can just buy it. Oh my dog. It's kind of pricey, but maybe it's worth it. Like for example, this one, we don't have to like code it out. It's like pretty cheap, right? Oh wow, this one can go up to 10. Formulas API. Sounds exciting. So like it would be nice to open up these different ports. Like how long will this take us? I feel like it will take literally forever. So why don't we just buy it? Pay to win. At least for this one. What's how do you use this command? Buy LA program. Purchase program through the dark web. I'm assuming -A is like everything, but we don't want to buy everything. Just want to buy. I guess we just take this out. Yay. Okay, so that's kind of nice. We can just directly buy it. Cool. And I'm assuming this is just level 2 port. Oops. Oh dear. What did I click? Oh god, I keep accidentally opening our own port. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Okay, so now that we have that, we can adjust one of our scripts, right? We have our nuke script. achievement for acquiring FTP crack. Cool. The nuke script, yeah, this one, right? Yeah, so I guess we'll adjust the logic a bit, but if what is it, like FTP crack or something? So we do that on the host. Okay, how do we want this to work? If only one port is required, we just do brute SSH. I guess if it's it's like this, right? Like if it's one or more, because we always want to run brute SSH. And then I guess if it's two or more, we do that. And we can FTP crack things, and we'll just keep adding them here. More than one? Why more than one? Oh, this one. Yes. Yeah, I guess like if it's three or more. Yeah. Okay, so otherwise it probably should work, right? So let's run the nuke script. I'm not sure. I'm assuming since we acquired that one first, it's kind of like the easier one to do. But yeah, I'm not, I guess we don't know that for sure, but I'm kind of assuming it goes in order. Okay, cool. So I see. I guess like we never, on the more challenging servers, we never ran brute SSH because our logic was just like if it's exactly one. But now we're just doing it on everything, which I guess is fine. Did that add anything? So we already hacked these, and I assume they just needed the one port. Doesn't look like anything got added. Wonder why. Let's check. Right, but I was looking at like here are all the rooted servers, and I didn't see anything new. Like Silver Helix, right? We didn't see it. Although we do have root access now. Maybe I misread it. Or it was just like hidden somewhere. Oh, never mind. It is here, Silver Helix and Crush Fitness. There we go. Yeah, that looks different, right? Am I tripping? No. Oh, it's because we only check if it already has root access. Yeah. So we need to like I don't know, this is a bit messy, but I guess we can do this. Like if we successfully nuke it, we should push it as well. That makes sense. Next time it'll work. Cool. And then we should be able to just run our sync script, right? Probably. And hopefully we can run our remote hack script. Ah, interesting. So even though we technically can physically hack it, I guess, our stat is too low. So we need to adjust the remote hack to take that into account. Okay, let's do that. Which server was that? Let's go back to CS. Yeah, maybe. You remember what the name was? I guess I'll just run it again. amvnight02h. I don't see it. Okay, that makes it a little challenging. That's okay. I guess we don't actually care. Yeah, so we'll need another condition here. Like required hack skill. Does kill all function kill everything, or does it only go one level? Well, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it does only do one level, so you're right, we should update that. So let's use that thing. Cool. Good point. And what was I doing? Yes, remote hack. So there's probably somewhere where we can check the required hacking skill. What is that? Skill level. Sure, I mean, yeah, it could be like okay, fine, let's go to university. Or actually, let's go to agility so that we can hopefully break into Joe's guns. It's slowly going down, but maybe once it's in the yellow zone, we can just try the game. Okay. So, player hack skill. Is it get hacking level? Would you like to join the Slump Snakes? Sure, why not? I think we're just accepting everything. Okay, it returns the player's current hacking level. Sure, that's useful. But aha, there we go. Get server required hacking level. With the hosting. And let's just do if ours. Ooh, a message received. Don't try to save the world. There is no world to save. If you want to find the truth, worry about yourself. Ethics and morals will get you killed. Keep an eye out for a hacking group known as NightSec. It's our hacker friend. Okay. Hacking skill too low. Yes, work required. Sure, right? And we'll just return. And this, I guess, we can technically move here. Okay, I mean, that should unbreak things, right? And hopefully add a couple more servers to our thingy. Wow, so some require up to like 1,000. It'd be nice if we could get more, like the full log. Can we form like a param or something for that? Oh well. Okay, so let's see. Cool, this looks like new stuff, right? Fantasy, Silver Helix, and the hub. Is it with a PH? Cool. This one has 64 gigs. This is 32. You can almost hack the university, but it needs 3 ports. Interesting. So this one needs 150 skill. So this one is probably kind of like the best thing we can hack, more or less. It has 45 million. Lots of RAM. All right, I keep forgetting we don't actually have 100% success. Security. Move. It's going. I'm curious what the minimum is. It takes 4 minutes to hack. Pretty wild. Let's see how hard it is to get into Joe's guns. Almost there. Okay, the minimum is 10. So I think our current approach is like okay, But I wonder if we could try something different. So since we can upgrade our home server like way more and make it way beefier than any of the targets, it'd be kind of cool to have like some sort of analysis script that finds like the juiciest targets and then just makes our home server kind of crank them. Yeah. That way, like, if we have like a beefy home server, we can just identify silver helix and then just like weaken it like 100 times or something, get it down to the minimum, and then start, and then make it grow as well, like max out the money. And then we can deploy our like kind of like automated self-hacking stuff once they're in like a nice state. Maybe that's the way to go. So why don't we make a new script? Also, is there anything here? New triads. Also some sort of contract. I wonder what these contracts are. Is this coding contracts? Coding contracts are a mechanic that lets players earn rewards in exchange for solving programming problems. Coding contracts are files with the .cct extension. They can be accessed through the terminal or through scripts using the coding contracts API. Each contract has a limited number of attempts. If you provide the wrong answer too many times and exceed the number of attempts, the contract will self-destruct to delete itself. Currently, coding contracts are randomly generated, spawned over time. They can appear on any server, including your home computer, except for your purchase servers running internal. To run it, simply do run. Wow. Some may be numbers, strings, or arrays. We get reputation and money. Cool, why don't we try that? That sounds kind of fun. Maybe we'll try like an easier one, because this is probably like a kind of a hardcore server. So why don't we do like some of the starter ones? Does Noodles have one? Noodles does actually have one. I guess it just spawns randomly too, right? I'm assuming Noodles will have a pretty easy one. Okay. You are attempting to solve a coding contract. We have 10 tries remaining, after which the contract will self-destruct. Vigenere cipher is a type of polyalphabetic substitution. It uses vigenere square to encrypt and decrypt plaintext with a keyword. Okay. For encryption, each letter of the plaintext is paired with the corresponding letter of a repeating keyword. For example, dashboard is encrypted with the keyword Linux. Plaintext dashboard, keyword Linux, and it repeats, I guess. Goes like Linux, Lina. First letter D is paired with the first letter L, therefore row D, column L. Okay. We get the letter O. This must be repeated for the whole ciphertext. You're given an array with 2 elements. First element is the plaintext, second is the keyword. Return the ciphertext as uppercase string. If your solution is an empty string, you must leave the text box empty. Do not use stuff. Cool. Okay. This doesn't seem too hard, right? Okay, all the rows are just the whole alphabet. All the columns are just the whole alphabet again. And then, weird, it's just like offset, I guess. Okay. Wow, there's even a auto answer API. Cool. Okay, so let's get that. Let's go home. And why don't we make like a new folder where we'll have our contract stuff. I think that's how you spelled it. Cool. Yeah, basically main code. So this is our stuff. Okay, so it's basically a matrix, like we'll call it a square or something. It'll be like a dictionary. Or actually, it's more like a 2D array, right? How do you do that in JavaScript? Like, I guess that for like an empty one. Okay. And then it's like I kind of want to go and copy. Oops. I wonder if this will matter. The name. Copy that. Cool. So just kind of like sort of hard coding. So the square at A yeah, I mean, I figure we can just hard code the alphabet. It's not that exciting. Oops. Or what am I doing? I can just do this. Kind of annoying, but I don't know. I doubt there's like some alphabet API thing. Although, like, I guess I wonder if it'll be useful to convert character to like its index in the alphabet. Like instead of having a 2D array, like we can just pretend these is like 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And this, I guess this can also be like 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe, yeah, why don't we try to do it something more smartly? Like there must be a way to do like alphabet ID or something, like the Unicode. Or ASCII. Yeah, like we could hard code them, but I'm thinking we could just completely ignore letters and just do like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, like whatever their ASCII code is. Like maybe we'll have like just a helper. Yeah, exactly. So we can represent all the letters using numbers. And we don't have to think about the letters. Like A would be 0 or 1. I don't remember I don't know which code it would be, or maybe it's like 26 or something. Actually here. Yeah, so let's try something similar. I see, they're doing like an offset. But I'm curious what just like the base function is doing. So we do like just this. Is this like a built-in? Yeah. So I guess there's like an offset. So this is 72 is H. Or capital H, because I think the capitals are like, it like repeats after the lowercase ones. Yeah, so we want and yeah, so we'll want like something like this, or the other way, right? Because I'm not sure where A starts at. Basically, it'll take our letter and then subtract wherever A starts at, and that should give us like 0 or 1 or whatever. So let's just do get code for letter, try C. Can we run? Not a function. So what is this function? Oh. Okay, I guess it's like because it assumes it's a string. Oh, chat. Oops. Oh dear. How was I doing this? Okay, I think it did run, but we're not. I guess if I could get the tail. I think there is a way to like like enable tail log. That's crazy, you can resize the tail window. Open the tail window of a script, function deprecator will be removed. Okay, use NSUI open tail instead. Okay. Like, do I do this at the beginning? I can run it. Cool, great. So now we can print it. So it's a 2. Great, I think that is exactly what we want. 0. Sweet. And will it work for capitals as well? 0. Cool. Awesome. So now we don't have to define like an alphabet. That would be silly. Okay. Now how do we build this square thing? I guess something like that. Something like that. And okay, we'll do like square. Square at the row, at the column equals. So what's the formula here? Basically, there's like a starting offset, and that equals to the row we're on. So it's row plus. And then I think it's just the column we're on, right? Like 1 plus 1 equals 2, which is C. A, B, C, D, E. I think that works. Maybe we can print out the square. I probably won't like that because this is like, yeah. Wait, that wasn't even the problem. Setting 0. Cannot set properties of undefined setting 0. Okay, we probably have to like initialize like 26 by 26 array. Let's see how to do that. I see. I guess we'll just start with like one array, and then each row we'll just push to it. Maybe. There it is. Right, so we don't want to go past 26. This is true. M number plus B number. Yeah, that's true, right? Because if we're literally setting the matrix to just row plus column, then we can just, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fair. I think you're right. What we do need to do, though, is make this, I guess, match the length. Right. Like, let's say this is input. Like, we need to, like, build a passphrase for this that is the same length, right? What's my pass with this? I'll do password. String. NRQ. M and B is it's symmetric, right? So yeah, N, that seems right. And then E and O. So E and O is S. I think you're one off. Okay, I'll do like password equals password at I. If, or I guess we'll do it at cursor index. Cursor index plus if cursor index is set it back to 0. Square. Password. Bookmark, undefined bookmark, undefined bookmark. It feels close. So it's this -1 probably, right? So I guess less than or equal to. Yeah. Cool. And then equals 0 dot length. Okay, so they're the same length. Cool. And the answer is always the same length as the input, I assume. Okay. Just do 0. Just do that. Yeah, that's fine. Code for letter. Put at I plus input 0 at I. Code for letter input 1 at I. But this might be more than 26, so how do you do modulus? Okay. I guess like insert code. Insert code. Is it 25 or 26? Because A is 0. I think it is 26, right? Are you done? Did you like code your own thing? Are you, oh, you're just watching? Okay. Because you said you got answer NRQ. I thought you were like making your own script. Brain coding, very cool. Okay, we should get like a reverse. Get letter for code. We can pass in the code. What's the opposite of char code at? Char at? To char. Aha, string from char code. Okay. Okay, we don't need a helper then. We can just do string dot from char code code, and we actually want it capitalized to uppercase. Oops. Cool. And let's print the answer. Answer code is not defined. Yes. I see. I mean, I guess it's a string, so actually we need like that, I guess. A little bit messy. I think. Wow, that's something. It looks like it like doesn't know how to render it. So probably something went wrong. Is our programming music. And then theoretically this. Not a number, not a number, not a number. Okay. Why don't we just try like just this? Like 0. Or no, 26, I guess. I don't know. Or actually, yeah, 0. Oh, right. It's because we're like 0 indexed, but that's wrong. It's actually starts at like what, right? Like 70 or something in the example. Like we would have to write a sub helper function because we're subtracting it by the A char code. Right? Let's just write a helper function. So we'll do this. Because A is not actually 0. A is just 0 in our world. We just made A 0. The char code at for A is something else. Wait. Yeah. Like if we do, yeah, like if we do like a dot char code at, like, I mean, just this is treated as an array, like at the first index, right? It's 97. A is 97. It's just where does that matter? Yeah. So like, but then this, we just made A0 because we thought we were like, I don't know, that would be easier to work with, which I think is fine. What was it, like string dot char from char code, right? And we'll just do like, we'll just add a, right? Or no, we'll, wait, what am I doing here? Letter for code. No. We want like actual code. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. Code plus. Okay. This, basically. And then we can do that. And then we should be able to do this. And it becomes a little box. Great. Oh, is it because it's the menu? Maybe that's why. No, that's not why. Okay, let's try this. We'll try. What was it, like 97 or something? 97 is A. So if we get 0, we should get. And this, right? This is like. This is 97? Yeah. Cool. So why can't we? Oh, for code. Oops. Right. I accidentally passed in. That's why TypeScript is nice, because you can actually have types. Maybe I should have done TypeScript. Cool. So letter for code at 0 is A. Okay. So what were we doing here? I think just replace this, right? Get letter for code at our code. Maybe promising, maybe. Let's get rid of this stuff. Also, yeah, is this correct? Okay, 26 modulo 26 is 0. Yes, because we're only interested in 0 to 25. 26 should reset to 0. That makes sense. Let's get rid of that for now. It looks like it worked for a little bit, and then it decided to mess things up. print the code. $13, $18, $17, $18, $12, $0, $8, $1. And it goes not a number, not a number, not a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th digit, it messes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's basically after, yeah, the bookmark. Oh, it's because I'm using the input and not password. I should be using password. Yay. So NSR my blah blah blah. All right, whatever. Let's just send it. Run C. Success. Gained 1,000. Yeah. Reputation. Total 150 reputation for each of the following factions: Sector 12, Slum Snakes, Bitburners, and Cybersecurity. Wow, we didn't get any money. That's some shenanigans. That was kind of sick, though. Okay, I'll put it here. All right, let's clean this up. I have a feeling, I wonder, there must be like some finite number of contract types, right? Like that's why they provide an API. So maybe in the future, we'll be able to somehow query contracts, like parse out, oh, it's another one of these square things. And then like rerun our contract vigenere cipher thing and then just insta complete it. So maybe, I don't know. Because why else is there an API for it? Yeah, we did not have to build a square. That was a very good point. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I think we can leave this as is. It's relatively readable-ish. If we see it again, we can reuse it, make it more reusable. Cool. Yeah, let's check out Joe's guns. 70. So it's hard, but it's not impossible. So maybe there's a chance. We could train dexterity as well. Right? Is this going up? Or no, we did defense. Oops. Dexterity. $69. All right, let's try it. Worst case, we lose 9 HP. It's not the end of the world. Let's hide this. Or, fine, I'll leave it if you like that. Spacebar's default action, arrow keys can be used interchangeably. Okay. Say something nice about the guard. Okay. Type it backwards. Oh dear. See. Oops. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. Well, that went poorly. Let's go to the hospital. And actually, I guess, did we not lose HP? I couldn't tell. What was the other place that was somewhat infiltratable? Is it this one? Is it This one? 85. Yeah, there's no chance. Okay, let's try one more time. And I want to see if I actually take damage. Cut wires number 3. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Alright. Let's let's train our stats a little bit. It's a little too hectic. Maybe, I wonder if like different stats are needed for different things? Like maybe they care a lot about strength or something, I don't know. Let's let that go. This is slowly creeping up. It's $92 now. It's nice. Let's see. We could. So the problem with those is like when you install the augments, it kind of like resets the game. So you kind of want to maybe buy like a couple and then have a game plan to like get back to where you were. Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably good for today. Wondering if maybe we'll spend all of our current money. And oh, interesting. Like this one is much better value than this. So we'll probably need to improve our shopper next time, where we not just find the cheapest thing, but also, ooh, that might be tricky. Like, kind of like most dollar value. Because this one costs more to upgrade, but this actually is like more efficient. I guess because there's like 3 dimensions of growth, and you don't want to just like overinvest into one thing. Okay, so why don't we... Oh, I see. +2. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now we're getting 10k per second. Yeah, whatever, I'll do that. Cool. And maybe we'll just let this run so that next time we can just get the augments. Do we have enough like faction XP? What are we doing? We're doing the cybersec ones, right? Are those good? I mean, they help hack. Yeah. Let's do like the cybersec contract and just let that run. And then we'll save up the money. And then at the very beginning, we'll just install the augment and kind of like reset. Okay. That easy for today. Good night.